YouTube, what's up? Twin with the Clippers back again. Another video. And right now we just gonna throw the little fade back in. As you can see, basically you can tell he gets his haircut mostly like every other week or every week because you can see where his fade is still at. And that's exactly where we're gonna keep it, you know. We love them clients that get the same thing over and over again because that makes our job easier because we already see where everything is. We can tell just by the way it's growing how we gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go ahead and hop on to this right quick. Alright, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and put my guideline in it. Wall designers, and I'm gonna go up. Like I said, repeat, wall designers, we're just gonna go up. And you see the fade where it's at already, obviously. Just gonna freshen it up, basically. Now, I don't know what it is, like these kids, they like this little, that sponge look top in the top or whatever. But it's like, I'm getting a lot of these. And it's like, I'm getting the same thing. So I need some transformations. Like, I want to see some transformations this week. I'm going to try to get some transformations for you all. Because, like, these haircuts cool, but I want to see something. I want to do something drastic, like cut some dreadlocks off, or you know, somebody come in with an afro, want to chop their afro. I want to do a whole transformation because these cool, but it's like it's getting the same thing, and I don't want to bore nobody. If y'all got any suggestions, please let me know. I take all suggestions. This is coming like right along, pretty cool. We just fading around the other side. We just putting our guideline in on the other side, as we did to that side. Now this fade, I'm gonna do a little bit different from how I usually do my fade. This fade, I'm gonna do a whole different technique. If y'all already watched my videos, look at how I do my fades and how I talk about it. But this video is gonna be a little bit different, a tad bit different. And we just continuing to put the line in on. Excuse me, I'm eating my grapes real quick, you know. Eat some good grapes. Okay. Now, usually I go against the grain, but I'm gonna go down with it. I got them all the way open, my wall designer still. And I'm going with the grain on the side. Going all the way down. Now y'all notice, the first thing I do when I do my fading, the first thing I do when I start off my fading, y'all know I jump straight to the lining. Because I always say, if the lining is straight, that's how you know where your fade gonna be at, right? But this time, I didn't do that. I jumped straight to the fade. Now I got my wall designers and I'm going up, flicking up. Going against it, getting this little line out, that guideline that we put in, getting that out. Just flicking it out. I'm using the edge, not really using the whole clipper. I'm just flicking. The whole method is this flick out method that I use. Excuse me. I'm just gonna do this around the whole head. No guard, just flick out. You'll come down with it, clean it up. Basically no guard when you fade it. Like I said, I wanted to challenge myself to do a whole different technique. Since I'm doing the same haircuts over and over again, and nobody isn't getting anything like dramatic or dramatic, whatever you want to call it, dramatic, I'm going to go ahead and switch the techniques that I'm doing. That way, I can still keep y'all entertained in it. And there's no guard on here. It's all blade, all clipper work. It's a certain way you angle your clippers that way you don't have to use a guard to put a guard in. Now as you can see now, I'm going with it, then I'm going against it. I'm basically playing with it because, like I said, there's no guard on here, so I gotta work with it. Work with what I got. I'm just working at it. After a while, you know what I'm saying, you'll figure it out. You figure out what your clippers do, and you know how they operate and how they move. That's basically like why I'm using like no guard now, because I've been using the guard on it so long on my haircut. Like I know what the guard do, so I know what the clippers do. I know that if I move it this way, I can fade it out and I ain't gotta put the guard in all the way. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we're doing no guard with this clipper, this video. Easy. Now we're just getting that bulk out. Now as you can see, I'm not putting the clipper directly on the head. I'm just standing right in this area to get the little bulk out. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go in it too much. Like I said, there's no guard on there. Now, I think it's a guard. I put a guard on there now because I went up higher. Yep, I did. So now I got the guard on here because I went up higher. Once you going in here, that's when I had to go ahead and put a guard on it. But like, as far as the fade, I didn't have to put a guard on it. It was easy. Okay, now we got the Babyliss FX cordless liners, and we're gonna go ahead and start our lining. Now with this one, I did the same. I started in the back, worked my way to the front. As always, I'm gonna probably do a video switching that up too, because I keep doing the same thing with the liners. So I'm gonna have to switch this up too a little bit. Alright, what we on now? Okay. We got our guard on there because we gotta go in, be going up higher. And there's like a weight line in it. We wanna knock that out. We want that the fade to look good. So we're gonna flick up and stay right here in this area until that line get out. Now fading, when you first starting off, it can be a little tedious because you might put an extra line in it. You might flick up too high, you know what I'm saying? But if you stay in the area, you'll basically get that line out eventually. As long as you flick the hair up. Now we starting with the line and we start in the middle. Work our way to the edge. Tapping it, getting it crispy. Like I said, like if you know your tools, you know what they do. And you know what amount of force you need for them and not, because like with these liners, I really don't have to press too hard or nothing on them. They eventually do the work by themselves. All I gotta do is just guide them. You're only as good as your tools. So you can be a cold barber, but then you might have like some off-brand clippers or something. Then you know what I'm saying? Your haircut don't come out right, but then you use some name brand clippers and you figure out, dang, I did the same technique with these clippers than I did with the off-brand clippers, but it looked different. It was the clippers that did it. It wasn't you, it was the clippers. You had the talent all along, you just didn't have the proper tools. I put my magic pistol on there, tapped it, touched it with my hair fibers. I'm just gonna get that crispy. Like I said, like with these seeds right here, you don't have to do them because his hair is so low on the side, especially kind of bald. So it's kind of like a debate. It's up to the client really if he wants to see or not. But then some of them don't even care as long as it look good. Like with him, I don't even ask him because I've been cutting his hair so long that I do either or. Depends on how I'm feeling today. His mama always love it. He always love it. So either way it goes, your client's gonna always love it. It don't matter to them. As long as the front line is cool and the haircut is cool, that's all that really matters. They won't really trip. I mean, they'll let you know, like, if they want their seeds next time or something. But for the majority of the time, if they're your clients and they've been coming to you for years, they're not really gonna trip. Cause I got clients that actually just say, it don't matter, do whatever. Like they really, literally let me do whatever. They don't care about nothing as long as I'm cutting their hair. You the barber, you make it look good. Like They don't care if I chop beards off. They don't care if I cut their hair all the way real low. Like I said, yo, people gonna rock with you. You gotta appreciate them too. Always appreciate your people. Alright, now we're getting that line and crispy in the front. Now another thing is that's throwing me off, like with these haircuts, it's like sometimes they don't want to trim the front. Like in the front, it looks like it's lining this off, but it's really not because of the way his hair is. Like his hair is sticking up. So usually what I do is I go up around the front lining just to make it look cool. But in his situation, he don't want it touched because he's growing out. He don't want nothing trimmed off the top or from the side or nothing. So you're just gonna have to make it work. With that being said, is you just gotta cut the hair like how he wanted, and that's it. And that's what we're doing right here. We're just getting it crispy, getting it together, so it can look good. Send him out for his day, do whatever he gonna do, you know. Just tapping it, touching it a little bit, making everything neat, you know what I'm saying? As long as it's neat and it's looking good, your client's gonna rock with you. They gonna love it. It don't matter about none of that other stuff. As long as you do your job, you do a good job, they're gonna keep messing with you. Just hitting it. Hitting it with the fibers now. Just tapping a little bit. You really can't even see them getting on it like that. Let me show it to y'all. Easy money. Clean, nice little, clean little line and taper. Like I said, you can see how the hair is overlapping it a little bit. That's cool because we're not touching that. Okay, we're just gonna hit that edge. Getting it all the way crispy. Making it look all the way good. And that, as you can see, it does. It looks A1. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. That's the main thing you're looking for in these haircuts is neatness. As long as you got neatness, you're good. Nice and neat. But yeah, YouTube, y'all like, comment, subscribe. We'll drop a video tomorrow. Either I'm gonna drop one or my brother gonna drop one. Y'all